The empty cabinets are not enough space for you? Okay then. M25. To start off this tale of pettiness coupled with that sweet revenge, I will give background as to why this outcome perplexed and enraged at the same time. I have lived on my own for a while now and therefore have furnished the houses I live in. That means bathrooms, living rooms, bedrooms, kitchens, cleaning supplies, etc. When I moved into this new abode, I was no longer renting the entire house, just the master bedroom and the garage. The other rooms are rented by college students, ages 18, 34, 63. I know. 0.63? Anyways, when I moved in I asked the landlord about furnishing the house and the reply was they would love for me to do that and then other tenants can use my dishes and cookware and silverware. Pretty nice gesture to make for broke college students, right? Well, down the road this assumption would be wrong. It has been 3 months with the kitchen and house fully stocked with room to spare for storage and shelf space. Suddenly a representative from the housing company shows up and says she is there to help us organize and schedule cleaning. Okay. Thanks, new random unwanted mom. Note: I have been saying every month to the other tenants, if you want to put something in the kitchen or other places in the house, just tell me and we can move stuff around. Apparently this was too difficult, because now this lady is here putting labels with everyone's names on the shelves and drawers, via the complaints of the other tenants. Everyone now has one cabinet and one drawer in this kitchen and the space use is completely horrid. Instead of being able to use all of the space in a cabinet for plates, there is now 2 plates on a shelf in each cabinets, because everyone needed their own space. Also, there was plenty of empty cabinet and drawer space already. For weeks, unused. Don't let the plates touch. They have cooties. Quote. Now, I had to remove all of the shared cookware, bowls, plates, cleaning supplies, silverware, cups, etc. because they belong to me and I have no space for pantry food and all of that stuff in one cabinet. Onto the petty revenge side. Rubbing hands together with a devious, if I dare say dastardly smile. Well, since you children needed to have your space defined and labeled, and you seem to take for granted the fully stocked kitchen and household I have provided, let us now see how you have none of those things. The anticipation was almost too much to bear, joined by the rage inside. It was almost as good as some types drugs. In college my friend and I split a house with 3 other roommates. The kitchen stuff was ours. The 3 messmakers built Jenga piles of dishes for days and weeks. Pans of food left on the stove. Gross. One day while everyone was away, we washed everything and cleared the kitchen. We generously equipped them with a paper plate, a plastic spork, and shot glass. As the 3 arrived home, 10 minutes apart, with dinner on their minds, the shock and outrage replayed each time. It was a delicious dinner theater. As we ate off plates, washed our dishes by hand, so we could put them away in our rooms. After 3 to 4 days, meaningful negotiations of dish etiquette were resolved. The kitchen stayed pretty orderly with only occasional threats of a reenactment of the dish standoff. Would you be embarrassed if someone you wanted to impress saw this? Seemed to finally click with the slowest pony in our pack. Some people's kids, man. We need more follow-up smiley face. Tell us how they cried and felt remorse. So what happened when the roommates realized they didn't have use of your appliances? I'm sorry. I guess different places have different rules. But what business is it of the rental company? Unless you mean a college dorm where you are in a shared pod. But why does a rental company dictate how you share the common space? Anytime I've shared a rental property, it was up to the tenants to sort it out amongst themselves. If I'd gone whining to the rental office that Betty was taking up too much space, they would have laughed in my face. I would also like to add that other than this and the poop incident, they are nice people. And not annoying to be around, so that makes it easier. Well played. I hate stupid entitled people. Hi op, will there be any follow-up? I am interested in what will happen next. Smile with horns. Make sure your room has a lock. Did you have to move all your stuff to a storage unit? I bet it was the 34-year-old that complained. Unless that's you, then forget about my guess lol.
Brilliant.
Sorry, what's a housing company? Potter thought they were quite roomy though. I give your roommates credit. They recognized that the living space was disorganized, out of balance, not clean. They didn't look for the culprits. In a very real sense. You share the MC award with the housing company, Mom, by dividing the space according to each roommate's share of participation. I will say, keep your stuff in your room. Don't give in if they beg to use your stuff again. They will probably end up breaking or losing your stuff if they are this type of people anyway. Sounds like you need to move out. You need to add the bit about other tenants complaining otherwise we don't know why you did it, and you sound like an aw. It was almost as good as some types drugs. The fuck is this? All the ellipses. Do you know what they mean?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.